You're watching what's called Krav Maga. Developed within the Israeli Defence Force, it's described as one of the world's deadliest hand-to-hand combat training systems. The general principle is to target the body's most vulnerable points, like the eyes, jaw, the throat, solar plexus, ribs or the groin, in order to neutralise your attacker as quickly as possible and get away.
It's about protecting yourself. If I'm in a war zone or if I'm walking on George Street and somebody attacks me with a knife, it's still a knife coming to attack me. The technique is not going to change.
Ron Engelman is a senior Krav Maga instructor in the Israeli Defence Force. He teaches close quarters fighting to soldiers on the front line. Fresh from military drills in Israel, he's in Sydney to run a series of Krav Maga workshops with civilians.
Some things that maybe differentiate in the training is we utilize our situations. So, in civilians, most of it is we're using our bare hands. With police officers, sometimes they might have a pistol with them, they might have a taser. And soldiers, sometimes they have a firearm or a long arm that we can utilize that to protect ourselves as well.
There are 3 variants of application: for the army, for the police, and self-defense for civilians. At this workshop, most of the men and women attending tell me they were looking for self-defense techniques that are quick to learn and easy to implement. SZILARD BALOGH is from Hungary, where Krav Maga is believed to have originated. Hungarian-Israeli man Imi Lichtenfeld is said to have created the first Krav Maga techniques from street fighting skills developed while defending the Jewish quarter against fascist groups in the 1930s.
The more you do it, the less aggressive it makes you feel, you see. They always talk about a certain level of aggression that you have to put into exercises or the conditioning parts, yeah? And it is part of it, but I've got this idea that the more you do Krav Maga, the milder you become, if you like. You see, because you are safe, you know that anything can come your way and you are safe, you will get out of it.
There are now around 40 Krav Maga schools in Australia. Ron Engelman's in Sydney is one of the biggest, and he's in the country frequently running specialised Krav Maga workshops. Patrick ABBOUD, World News Australia.